Alright, it's Christopher Fox once again, and this is a request the same for Kaylee James 123, and the name of this video is The Serial Killer Who Beheaded His Cellmate, Jamie Osuma. I reacted to a video of this guy before. I believe this is the same guy. Yeah. Don't want to have to react to it again, but here we are, so let's check it out. Yeah.
I really don't care. I'll do it and I'll do it.
Yeah, well, you don't care. He's just a fucking killer and a fucking asshole.
He not only committed the most heinous slayings inside the California prison system, but he did it right under the surveillance and prison guards' nose.
There should be cameras in that
place. The body
place.
parts of his victim. This is the story of Satanist Jamie Osuna,
Evil, cringy
the
fuck.
Death penalty and the incompetence of prison guards who didn't realize a beheading had taken place.
After he did that, he should have been executed right after.
Known for its
No cap.
stand on crime. People do not go to others' properties because chances are every household has a gun and nobody is afraid of using it. In the same Kern County,
if I saw someone like that walking up to me in the middle of the fucking night, I'd point a gun at his ass too.
That looks like a comic book villain you would never want to approach any time. Jamie Osuna is a convicted murderer and confessed Satanist. He was born on the 7th of March, 1988. 1 year later, his mother and father divorced. Jamie Osuna's story is a sad one from a young age. He grew up with a stepfather who tortured him as a child. Police reports show that his stepfather tied him to a tree and
he's
whipped him
dead
when
though.
He was just 5 years old.
He was an adult and he was capable on what he was fucking doing.
Osuna became violent in childhood. As he admitted at the age of 7 or 8, he used to kill animals. He would put his cat in a freezer and oven for 15 minutes and watch it get tortured. Osuna came to the public limelight in 2011 after the police arrested him for allegedly murdering a 37-year-old mother of 6, Yvette Pina.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be the first time he saw the inside of a prison cell. Osuna joined local gangs in his teens. He used drugs, especially meth, to cope with the situation. When he was 15 years old, the authorities arrested him for assault with a deadly weapon. He then faced the law several times and had a history of drug possession, battery, and assault offenses.
Damn.
Osuna met a woman named Jane in 2008 at a party at her house. The two dated for 2 years and got married in February of 2010 at Osuna's grandmother's house. In August 2010, the police arrested Osuna for injuring his wife and sentenced him to 9 months in jail, although he came out on parole. In that same August, Jane and Osuna welcomed their first child. His high-profile arrest came in 2011 when he was 23 years old after the death of Yvette Pina. After his arrest, he admitted that he had met Pina at the El Morocco Motel and was one of the last people to see her alive. However, he never admitted to killing Pina, saying he was innocent and hoped her family would find the killers. Jamie Osuna's crime scene photos showed Pina had stabbing instruments protruding from her back.
Jesus Christ.
When he was arrested in 2011 for the alleged murder of Yvette Pina, the courts denied Jamie Osuna bail, forcing him to spend time at the Kern County Jail. His trial did not start immediately, and Osuna spent the next 6 years waiting.
Did he get life after he did that, or did he just go in there for a couple years? I can't remember.
He pleaded guilty in 2017 to first-degree murder and other charges filed in Pina's killing. Osuna had faced the death penalty if convicted at trial, but Pina's family, seeking closure, asked a plea deal be offered so they would be spared having to sit through a lengthy trial, where autopsy and crime scene photos would be displayed. Osuna was given a special circumstance of torture in exchange for the waiving of the death penalty.
Why?
In May 2017, the court sentenced Osuna to life in prison without the possibility
of parole.
He got life in
prison, okay.
During the hearing, Osuna had tattooed his face with a satanic pentagram.
Yeah, there's worse than that, though, if you ask me.
He embraced his role as a villain and mocked Pina's family in front of reporters and judges. Osuna also told reporters that he loved
He doesn't give a damn.
And declared he would find a way to kill again, even in prison. The statements alone meant he was effectively the most dangerous prisoner in Kern County. After his conviction in 2017, he left the county jail and got transferred to Corcoran State Prison. 2 years after his transfer, the Corcoran State Prison received a new prisoner, a 44-year-old named Luis Romero.
Yeah, I remember he cut him up and
17 years old and had spent
ate him or whatever.
in prison. Romero had shot and killed a woman in Compton because she was associated with his rival gang. While in prison, Romero had found God, based on the letters he sent to his family members. The guards put him in the same cell as Jamie, who had suffered borderline personality disorder as a child and never had a cellmate since he arrived. It wasn't.
Then why did you put one in there in the fucking first place, you dumb fucking cops?
Really a good idea to put a God-fearing convict in a cell with a Satanist. Just 24 hours after Romero's arrival, Osuna did what he said he would: kill in jail. On the 9th of March 2019, Luis Romero became Jamie Osuna's next victim. Jamie used a razor blade to slice Romero. First, he cut out his eyes and chopped off one of his fingers.
Megan, I need you for this. I don't like hearing about this kind of stuff.
Out his lung. After disfiguring and dissecting Romero, his final act was to cut off Romero's head and slice his face on both sides of his mouth to make Romero look like he had a wide smile. Yes, you heard that right. When guards went to the cell to check up on the prisoners, they discovered Jamie Osuna's necklace made up of Romero's body parts.
Gross.
What's crazy is that no one knew what was happening in the cell. Even after prison guards made their rounds, they reported that both men were alive, according to 2 new reports on California prisons from the Inspector General's office. The reports add fresh revelations and raise more questions about one of the most heinous slayings.
I don't like hearing about this kind of stuff, guys.
The killing has
That's why I stopped the true crime videos. It just really got to me.
With Osuna, a self-styled Satanist with a history of attacking his cellmates. During his stint in a Kern County detention facility, Osuna had been found with hatchets and other weapons and was deemed a high-risk staff assaultive threat to guards. In one incident, Osuna found his way into another inmate's cell, where he stabbed and slashed his face, resulting in 67 stitches.
Oh.
When prison officials requested to photograph the inmate's injuries, he declined, noting that he didn't want to risk Osuna getting copies of the photos and adding them to his collection of trophies. It is clear the prison was dealing with a complete, fearless psychopath who had spent half of his life in prison. Why the officers did not discover the grisly scene earlier is not detailed in the reports.
Because what happens if you wouldn't have put another person there with them? You shouldn't have done that, and everything would be okay.
The 2 officers falsely reported that they had observed Romero alive. Additionally, a 3rd and 4th officer did not report they had each seen the first 2 officers fail to properly conduct the counts. Osuna was transferred to Salinas Valley State Prison's psychiatric inpatient program after being diagnosed with unspecified schizophrenia spectrum, antisocial personality disorder, and borderline personality disorder. In January 2021, 2 years after the murder of the cellmate, Jamie Osuna was found incompetent to stand trial. Kings County Judge Randy Edwards made the findings after listening to testimony from 2 psychiatrists who determined Osuna did not understand the criminal proceedings against him and could not assist his legal team in the preparation of a defense. Osuna showed no reaction to the judge's ruling. He appeared bored throughout the 90-minute proceedings, most of which he spent slouched in a chair with his eyes closed. The judge also noted Osuna's messy appearance.
He's so creepy looking.
To the severity of the charges he faced. Recently, it was reported that a lawsuit filed by the mother of Luis Romero could proceed against the prison sergeant who placed the man in the same cell as convicted murderer Jamie Osuna. Kings County prosecutors have brought charges, including murder, against Osuna. The judge is expected to rule on those hearings sometime soon, and if Osuna is found competent, the murder case will move forward. What do you think will happen to Jamie Osuna? Will he be put on the death penalty again? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for your regular dose of whodunits. See you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay warm, and don't get any crazy ideas.
I won't, because I'm smarter like this guy was. I mean, from the look of his from looking at him and his fucking pictures, it's just, why would you put somebody in there with someone like that? I don't understand that part. That guy wouldn't have gotten killed if you wouldn't have put him in there with this fucking monster. Well, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you in the next one. Peace.